What's up, Raven friends? Hi, Raven friends. How are you? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys all had a really fun and awesome and safe Halloween. I hope your spooky season was a blast. I know it's been a while since I've actually spoke in a video. I can't believe that Halloween is done and over with. And now it's, I don't know, is it Thanksgiving? Is it Christmas? I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, in the stores, it feels like Christmas is also already passed and Thanksgiving. Because, let me tell you, I went into Michael's the other day to go take a look at the dark Christmas Silent Night line that Michael's came out with this year. And 2 days before Halloween, I had gone in to go get last minute Halloween costume supplies, and I had got like a little glimpse. They were barely setting out. And then November 10th, 12th, I don't know, something like that. And I went in yesterday to go look, and it's all pretty much gone. Everything from that line is gone. And yeah, so I don't know, what did you guys get to go see the Dark Christmas Silent Night line? If you did, let me know in the comments what did you guys think of it? What are your thoughts on that line? I personally, I was excited when I heard about it, and I was excited when they first started setting things up, and I don't know if maybe I just missed everything, if everyone bought everything out. But from what I saw when they were first setting up stuff to what I saw yesterday, it all looked like the same stuff that I had seen both on the first day that I had seen it and I guess whatever is left over. So I don't know if I missed anything in particular. I guess I could always go check online, but I know when I did last time, something was wrong with the website and it just would not load anything from their website. But to tell you the truth, I don't know. I was excited for it because it's a dark gothic Christmas line, and those are things that I'm always looking for. But at the same time, it just didn't pique my interest when I actually went and looked at it. Nothing really caught my eye too much, I guess you could say. The only thing, my thoughts on those, like, what were they, like 12-inch or 20-inch tall, like, statue figures. They're all black, and they're like, one was the deer and one was the fox holding the like a platter or something. Those gave me like what is it called? Oh my god, Netflix, Squid Games vibes. That's what I kind of thought when I saw those, and I don't know, kind of half in between, half and half, on whether I liked them or not. But I didn't want to pay $40 for something that was just, you know, a small little statue. So it didn't pique my interest enough, I guess, anything really from that line. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought if you guys went and saw the Michael's Dark Christmas Silent Night collection. But anyways, we're here. We're getting ready for Christmas now. Or Thanksgiving. I feel like everybody forgets about Thanksgiving. It's like Thanksgiving doesn't really exist. But getting ready for Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the holidays and all that crazy stuff. And honestly, a lot of like the Christmas stuff was really bought out at Michael's too when I had went. So I was just like, I don't know if the holidays just seem to move faster than what I can keep up with. But there wasn't a whole lot of stuff. But anyways, we're going to do like a little mini haul of some things that I've been collecting, because this year for Christmas, I kind of want to change direction in my decorating style for Christmas. So with everything, you know, with losing my father-in-law, which was really tough, and we're okay, we're doing okay, but you know, we're still working through it, and it's just something that's going to take time. But with that, I just kind of felt this year I didn't want to do anything dark gothic related for Christmas. I just feel like we kind of need color, and I want to bring a lot of bright colors and cheeriness into our home, just to give us that little extra cheeriness that we could really use these holidays, because I know the holidays are going to be really tough on us. So I'm changing my decorating style, going in a completely different direction as far as the color schemes that I usually do. Whereas I usually like to do like dark gothic colors, I go for more of like the dark, very dark foresty greens. I love that color so much. And the, you know, black Christmas items, I want to go in the opposite direction this year, and I kind of like the idea of doing peppermint theme, like a peppermint style, you know, lots of reds and whites and a little green here and there. So I'm going for like more of those classic colors this year. So I have a couple of things that I have rounded up that I've been buying off and on here and there. I also have some leftover like clearance items that I got for Halloween that I want to show. So I'll start with that since Halloween was the closest. It just ended, you know. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff. Alright, so Halloween, leftover clearance Halloween. Let me move this out of the way. So first off, when I had gone to Michael's like the 2 days before Halloween to get last minute costume supplies, they had already started, you know, they had all their Halloween stuff on clearance already, and I found this cute little guy. And I honestly don't know what the original price was, because where I had actually found it, it was up by the registers when I was standing in line. And I don't know, somebody they wanted to buy it or something, and then they just left it there once they had seen there was no tag on it. So I went ahead and grabbed it because I really liked it. Fits a lot of my gothic themes, especially for all year decor. And so I thought, you know, I'll just ask when I get up there. And so I asked her, and she didn't tell me what the original price was. She just told me what it was, the clearance price. So it came out to $7. Not bad, right? And it's like a little, I don't know, I think they're like planters or like containers. It's part of the containers that they have there. But you could really do anything with this. Just fits my Raven gothic theme, don't you guys think? So $7, I thought, not bad for that. So the next thing is this. I got it at Walmart. They had everything for 75% off. And I love kitchenware. I love Halloween and gothic kitchenware. So I figured I could always use a platter. It's just a part of the Celebrate brand. Rectangular platter, it says. With the little ghosts. And honestly, it's a little scratched. Where is it? I think right here and right here. But it's going to be covered with snacks, cookies, cupcakes, food items anyways. So. And I have, how much did let me see. I have the receipt right here. So $2.97. Yep. It says platter on it, so $2.97. You can't really beat that deal, can you? So everything was 75% off in the clearance for Halloween. And so the next thing I got, serve board. Here we go. So I paid $4.19 for this. So this marble skull serving board. And again, it's part of the Celebrate brand or whatever at Walmart. And it's actual authentic marble. It's pretty heavy. Again, more kitchen items. I just love Gothic and Halloween kitchen items. Trying to do my best to convert everything to Halloween and Gothic related for all of my kitchen servingware and things like that. And the next item that I got is these taper candles. Gold skulls taper candles. I kept eyeing these, honestly, when every time we would go to Walmart, but I forgot how much they originally were, but I remember it being a price that I was just like, I'm not going to pay that much for them. And so when I saw them for 75% off, how much did they come out to? $1.73. So that was a price that I was okay with paying. And again, the Celebrate brand. So you never know what themes you could come up with. I was going to try to open one, but I need like my scissors or something. I think I have some on my desk. I'll just use these tweezers. There we go. Ah, there we go. These are really neat, honestly. Kind of glad I found them on clearance. What did I say I paid again? $1.73. That's really not a bad price to pay for taper candles. And I don't know what it is right now, but I have a ton of taper candles. Like, there's more. You're going to see more throughout this haul. So, got a total of 4 of them, 2 pairs. So that was it as far as the Halloween stuff. It was really just the 2 platters and the taper candles and the Raven container. So now we can move on to some Christmas stuff. I'm trying to think of what to start with. So I'm going to start with something. Let me stop moving everything around, but I'm going to start with something that I thrifted. Oh shoot, I just have to be careful because it's glass. But I'll take some of them out, or I'll try to. But I found these for $2, this bag of glass icicle ornaments. Let me try to pull some out. So originally when I found it there at the thrift store, I thought they were like some sort of plastic, or also, what is it called? Is it acrylic? No, what is it called? Oh, like epoxy. I think epoxy is what I'm thinking of. I had thought it was something plastic. I didn't think they were glass until I got home and actually pulled them out. So, I'm gonna have to be very careful with these. And there's like different styles too. Like, let me see if I can pull this one out. Oh yeah, here we go. So they have like different styles and designs. They're so pretty. I almost wish they weren't glass, just because I'm afraid of them breaking. But, and there's like really, some of them are really thin. I'm trying to pull these ones out, but, because this one's a different design. Oh, here we go. So they look like actual real ice, you know, like icicles, like real icicles. Did this one break? Yeah, you can tell the tip broke a little bit already. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So I have to be really careful with these because they are brittle. Let me see. I think there's another design. Okay, so I just untangled this one. This is another design. It's got like a spiral effect on it. Let me see. Put this down. Yeah, this one has more of like a spiral kind of design. Whoever made these, they're real talented. So I think these are basically the 3 different designs, and there's a ton of them in that bag. Got it for $2. I just have to find the time to actually go through them and untangle all of them. But there's a ton of them in here. So I'll find something real neat to do with those. And the last thrifted item, I haven't thrifted much. I need to go thrifting a lot more, but the last thrifted item is this Christmas tablecloth, kitchen tablecloth. I liked it because it was all red, and I think it's supposed to be like a poinsettia flower. So that was it for a thrifted item. All right, this I did get at Dee Dee's Discounts. This cute little kitchen Christmas towels. And it's 2 different ones, 2 different styles or designs or whatever. It really stood out to me because the classic Christmas colors, green and red and white. And it had gingerbread men, and I love gingerbread. So there's that. All right, let's get some taper candles out of the way, because I don't know why I have such an obsession with candles, especially taper candles for some reason, and tea light candles. But I found these at Ross. These Christmas tree, they're like glazed Christmas trees, and I got them for $4.99 at Ross. Even the packaging is super cute. Like, I almost want to just save the box itself. So let's pull these out. I only found this one though. Otherwise, I probably would have bought another box, another set. Look at these. These are so cute. I like how they're glazed, so they're like real shiny. They're so pretty. Yeah, I like the box too. I don't think I'm going to be throwing the box away. So that way when it's time for me to put them away, to store them, I'll be putting them back in the same box. That way I can make use of the cute Christmas box that they came in. Hill and Haven is the brand, and they are unscented. Now these ones are the Holiday in Time at Walmart, and I completely forgot how much I paid for these, but these ones weren't much, I don't think. These ones are, I know I said I didn't like the fake candles, but these ones did kind of draw my attention because I never want to light my taper candles. They're just for decoration. And so what I liked about these is the wax itself is not fake. It's real. They're actual wax dipped candles. But they came with the flame, the fake flickering flame. Let's see if I can pull them out. And I think I have batteries in this one. Let me see. Yep, I do. See? So it's a fake flame and it lights up, but the wax itself is real. I don't know if you can tell. See if I scrape it right there, yeah. But it's a fake flame. So I kind of liked that. And you just, how many batteries does it take? I think it's 2 AAAs. Yep. Yeah, 2 AAAs. And then you just twist the bottom back on, and if you twist it all the way, it turns it on. Otherwise, if you don't want it, you just untwist the cap. See that? Off, on, off, on, off, on. So with the whole me not wanting to actually light my candles because they're for decoration, my taper candles, these really called out to me because they had the fake flame, so I can light them up and make them look like real. Actually lit up candles. So I don't know what it is, my obsession with taper candles this year. And then also at Walmart, Holiday in Time tea light candles. And obviously these ones stood out to me because it fits my whole peppermint theme. Oh, come on, focus already. There we go. And they've got fake snow on them. Oh, and they've got like a little flickering effect. So these were really cute. It's so exciting. I can't wait to set everything up. And it's a pack of 6 of them. Holiday in Time LED tea lights at Walmart. This I also got at Walmart. I figured this could be like a centerpiece or something. But it is metal. And I believe, yep, it's the Holiday Time brand also at Walmart. This one was 21 something. I remember being 21. I don't remember exactly how much though. 21 and something cents. But I kind of liked how it had like this like geometrical kind of geometry shape effect or whatever. Geometrical. I don't know what the word is. But, and I also liked that it was metal and not glass, so I don't have to worry about it breaking. There have been a lot of like glass pieces that I've seen, especially like candle holders that specifically fit like the peppermint theme that I'm trying to do this year. But they're all glass, and I just know with them being as brittle as they are, with my luck, they'll break when I'm packing them or something. Or even just being out. But I did like this cute reindeer. I liked that it was white, so that way he could fit in with my red and white peppermint theme. Alright. This also at Walmart, this nutcracker. That's another thing, is I'm trying to build up like a collection of nutcrackers also, but I'm being very particular in the designs that I want specifically. But this nutcracker I got at Walmart. Slipped my mind for a second again. It is also the holiday time collection or whatever brand. And honestly, I don't even know how much this was. I just know it was the last one. And so I bought it. And I was really sad about it being the only one that was there. And I keep going back to look to see if they have put out any other ones. But I'm assuming, like me, much like me, everyone else liked these also. And they only left me with one, unfortunately. So I'll come across more another time. Okay, this also holiday in time at Walmart. So it's a little tree skirt for a mini tree. See, it's 9 by 4 inches. It's a small tree collar. Mini tree skirt collar or whatever it's called. But I got this because I do have my my little miniature black Christmas tree, which I'll be setting that up as well. And I figured it would be kind of cute to have this for it. And it's still, I liked that it had black so it can match my Christmas tree, but it still also goes with the red and white theme, peppermint theme. Same design on both sides. They had another mini Christmas tree color, but the other one was what was it, like copper or bronze, something like that. And it was just plain, and then it had like embossed little hammer etchings or something, like if it looked like you took a hammer to it or something to make a design. But I kind of liked this one more. And this one was only, I think it was just $6 or $4, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. Didn't even realize it was cut. But, of course, because when you don't want to spend an arm and a leg to go get Christmas themed nails done, you just buy some simple press-ons. I liked the design on these. They had some that were like, they were all white, the nail, and then the design was Christmas lights and like red and white the old school Christmas bulbs, like the Stranger Things. And that's kind of why I liked them too. But the only reason why I didn't get those was because those ones aren't the ones that you put with glue. They were those press-on ones that have that like sticky back on it where you just like, you don't need glue, no glue needed nails. And I do not mess with those at all. I can't stand them because they don't press well enough. It's like that sticky, tacky glue backing lifts. So the nail is lifted, and then like you're putting your hair up or something, you're running your hands through your hair or something, and your hair gets caught in those, and it's real frustrating. So I never mess with those. I tend to find those nails a lot with like the cutest designs, but they're always those ones. They're not the glue-on ones, and I don't mess with those at all. But I figured these ones were pretty cute. Okay, so I am almost nearing the end of this little mini haul. Just have a couple more smaller items. So I'll grab all three, and then I have an item that carries sentimental value. So, so when I went to Michael's the other day, I found this cute little nutcracker, and it's so funny because it says glass tabletop decor on the tag, but it is not glass. That doesn't sound like glass to me. Some ASMR for you. That doesn't sound like glass, so it sounds like that plastic. So I don't know why the tag says glass tabletop decor. And so the tag does say $29.99. However, I guess the holidays have already passed by, and so everything is already 50% off. And because of that, a lot of the stuff at Michael's is all practically gone already. That's Christmas related stuff. So I got this for half off, and yeah, I just can't seem to keep up with how fast these holidays are moving by. But at least another nutcracker to add to my nutcracker collection. Hopefully I can grow that you know, that little collection over the years. They had another one that's the same theme, except he wasn't he didn't have a drum, so he wasn't like the drummer nutcracker. He was, I forgot what it's called. I think it's just like a regular marching nutcracker. And then also at Michael's, 50% off. This cute little candy cane stand. This is glass for sure. It's breakable, at least, that I know of. So originally $14.99. But got it for 50% off to fit my little theme. Really cute. And then I also got at Michael's some, like, what is it called? Twine. Yeah, twine. Peppermint colored twine. So I'm thinking of using this with my glass icicle ornaments. So, which is also why I got it with the peppermint color theme. Okay, my final item. It is not Christmas or Halloween related whatsoever. However, it holds sentimental value to me. Because it is now pretty much a family heirloom. So this actually belonged to my father-in-law's mom. Who doesn't love Lucille Ball? Right? Who doesn't love Lucille Ball? So as you can tell, it's real dusty because he had it, you know, he was holding on to it for so long. So it was given to me. And I will cherish this little item, and it will become a family heirloom. Now my plans are, she comes on this little stand. So I will be cleaning her up and, you know, fixing her dress, but I also thought I really want to incorporate her into my Christmas decorating. So while I fix her dress and, you know, make sure that her dress is in good shape, I also thought to incorporate her into my holiday decorating. I thought it would be kind of neat to sew her own little Christmas themed dress. Nothing tacky, but something definitely Lucille Ball related. What would Lucille Ball wear? And yeah, so this belonged to my father-in-law's mom. And so it was given to me, and it belongs to me now, and it will become a family heirloom. She's on the little stand. She's got her little heels. She just needs some cleaning, you know, clean her up. She's got her little pearl necklace. She's got her ring on her hand. So it says exclusively distributed by Presents, Long Beach, California, division of Hamilton Gifts. So I guess my father-in-law's mom was a big fan of I Love Lucy, so that's why she had it. And so yeah, I'm kind of honored that I get to keep it now as part of my family and my collection. And I definitely can't wait to fix it up and also make her another dress and put her as part of the holiday decor. So it says Lucy and Ethel are in hot water and Ricky and Fred are fuming. It is the golden age of television and millions of fans have tuned in to watch America's favorite redhead and to see how her latest hilarious scheme will complicate life for Ricardo's and Mertz's. Relive the memories with the I Love Lucy doll collection. Lucy Ricardo. My favorite episode is the one where she's working at the chocolate factory with I think Ethel's working with her too, and they're working at the chocolate factory and like they're trying to go as fast as the little what is it called, the conveyor belt that has all the chocolates, and she can't keep up with it, so she's like stuff in her mouth. She's like a cheek full of chocolates and the other side full. She looks like a chipmunk, and she's putting them in her bra and under her hat. But I can't wait to make her own little Christmas dress. But yeah, this definitely holds a lot of sentimental value for me now. Alright, so that is it for this little mini haul today. I can't wait to decorate for Christmas. And I hope you guys all had a really good spooky season and enjoyed time with your friends and family and all the people that mean the most to you. Yeah, like I said, it was real hard for us. October was just such a hard month. This month, I think just it's gonna continue to be hard for us, especially with the holidays coming around. But we're doing the best that we can, and we have a lot of love and support from family and friends who are there for us. And you know, there's not really anything that we can do but just let time do what time does best, and that's heal the wounds and, you know, get through every day one day at a time, and cherish and love the ones that we love that are no longer with us by, you know, by the memories that we hold, the deepest memories that we have of them. And so that's really all that we're doing right now, and just taking it one day at a time. But it's still hard, and it's every day just feels like it's just flying by so fast. And then with doing like holiday decor hunting and things like that, it's like when you go and you see them already putting out the next holiday stuff, and which, you know, that's just how it's always been, right? And we always talked about that, but it's like when you're in a point in time in your life like this where an event like this has happened, it's like it just makes time is already feeling like it's going by so fast and oddly so slow at the same time for us that it's so weird. And yeah, when you go to the stores and you see them putting out the next decorations or everything's already sold out and 50% off, it's like it makes me personally feel like I'm just trying to catch up right now on everything. But we do have a lot of love and support from family and friends, and, you know, people checking in on us and things like that. So we're okay, and we'll just keep doing the best that we can to keep moving on every single day. But I hope you guys have a really wonderful holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that. I hope you guys had so much fun for your spooky season and spent it with all your family and friends. And I hope every day is a good and blessed day for you guys. But thank you so much, Raven friends, for your continued support, and let's see what other content I come up with. I, as always, love to stay crafty and do a lot of crafts, so hopefully I can come up with some really good things. But that's it for this little mini haul. Bye, Raven friends. Take care.